Alright, next up is Breakaway for part 3 of our Nexus Prime review. And yes, so originally released in 07, the original version was. It's hard to imagine these days it's like anything taking that long. And this one here was based off of an air raid from Combiner Wars. Obviously the hand-foot gun is from a Vortex, but we'll not get to it. And as you can see, the wings, it's like are more F-15 style, and that's apart from Shapeways from Steam Shield, and I'll leave a description in that. So because it's like of the way some of the peg holes here work, it's like I gave them 2 of the weapons here for the combiner mode, since Landquake has his own and sort of different set of gun attachments. So yeah. And this one here, like I said, this one's pretty faithful to the original as well. I mean, plane-wise, obviously the transformation is not quite the same, but yeah, you gotta love the paint details, especially it's like here on the cockpit. And that one had mostly blue wings, and but they were really tiny. So this version has like bigger, fuller wings. Apparently, Shapeways told me you had to sand down the inside of these wings ever so slightly to get them to be able to transform. Yeah. That's something you might want to consider. And there's these holes here. You can buy missile attachments if you want missiles on the underside. But yeah, kind of tried to keep it simple. And yeah, apparently according to the lore, Breakaway here was stationed on Earth and was protecting a pool of rarefied energon there or something. And yeah, had a great offender. Doesn't remember anything much about his past, but very happy disposition. Was originally an Autobot before running into the other two on their quest to figure out who they were. So yeah, very, very neat figure. Funny thing about the name Breakaway is that actually it's named after a Kelly Clarkson song that came out a few years earlier. Go figure. But yeah, let's get them transformed. It's a little bit tricky. Then some of the clearances with these wings. It's kind of funny. It's kind of counterintuitive. Usually you just move them out of the way and call it a day. But in this case you kind of have to push them back to where they were. It's very, very strange. Yeah. Anyway. And there we go. There's Breakaway in his robot mode. Anyway, now the original one, the cockpit basically became the chest, so this one doesn't do that. But one of the cool things Cooljazz did was like add the black on the chest there to sort of evoke that cockpit feeling, as well as add the black details there around those vents. Little blue stubby wings like the original on the legs. And yeah, overall this one turned out like again quite nicely as well. Like it actually matches the original quite well, even though it doesn't transform anything like it. Not quite as well as a Skyfall, but definitely right up there with the Landquake, as you can see, when it comes to homaging that original one. So just give them the weapons there. Bit double the firepower, and you can basically take the hand-foot gun and just put it there. Or let's try this side. Come on, get in there. There we go. So yes, Breakaway. And there we go. That's the third piece, it's like of the Nexus Prime team. And, let's move on along, and we'll get to the rest. Later. Bye.